part of the agenda, opportunity for the public to address the City Council on matters not on the agenda. Any member of the public may speak at this time on any item not on the agenda. In consideration for the public attending the meeting for specific items on the agenda, this portion of the meeting will be limited to 15 minutes. Individuals are requested to limit their comments to 4 minutes or less. If the majority of the council determines that additional time on a specific issue is warranted, then discussion on that issue shall be continued under other business at the end of the agenda. Before addressing the City Council, members of the public are asked to step up to the microphone, give their name, address, and state the subject to be discussed. All remarks shall be addressed to the council as a whole and not to any member thereof. No person other than members of the council and the person having the floor shall be permitted to enter into any discussion without permission of the presiding officer. Your participation as prescribed by the council's rules is welcomed and your cooperation is greatly appreciated. With all that being said, does anybody in the public want to speak before the council on matters not on the agenda? All right, seeing none, I will move on to the next part of the agenda, which is approval of tonight's meeting agenda.
If there are no changes or additions?
We do have a couple additions to the agenda for tonight. So I can start with that. The first one is just going to be the voucher disbursement report. It's in the agenda as other business item A. So we have the printed version of that report here tonight, and council received a copy of that earlier if anyone wants to view it. The second item I'll add is just in related to a consent item G, which is accepting donations for 2023. The information was all provided to council and is in the agenda memo. We just actually added the resolution that needs to be signed to. So that was added also, and a printed copy is available if anyone wants to view that.
All right, thanks for those.
Mayor Pro Tem Council, one other quick update. I just want to note a couple logistical things. We do have a few items on the consent here, including receiving some minutes and some resolutions that we'll need to reprint with the proper Mayor Pro Tem line rather than the mayor. That'll be the executor of those items tonight.
Perfect. With those updates, I would move we approve tonight's agenda.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. Any additional discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. All right, and that passes. All right, next item is the consent agenda. Pursuant to council rules, one motion non-debatable will approve the recommendation noted. Any member of the council may ask for an item to be taken from the consent agenda for discussion and separate action. Such items removed from the consent agenda shall be considered immediately following approval of the balance of the consent agenda. Would anybody on the city council like to remove any items or amend the consent agenda?
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, hearing none, I move that we approve the consent agenda items A through T.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. So if we can get a vote to approve it, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, say nay. All right, and that passes. So what did we pass on the consent agenda? We approved some council meeting minutes from December, along with the work session minutes. We received planning commission meetings minutes from November 16th, approved credit card charges and payment. We approved a designation of depositories for city funds in the year 2024. We accepted donations during 2023 from various individuals, businesses, and organizations. Thank you to those listed that did that. We also authorized payments of certain claims. We approved city clerk and deputy clerk's city appointments. We also approved deputy registrar appointment. We approved the approval of the city's official newspaper. We set the meeting dates for city council meetings in the upcoming year here, 2024. We also approved 2024 on-sale intoxicating liquor license renewal for Wicked Wart Brewing Company. We approved a number of other various licenses. We also approved our 2024 council appointments, so that's for things like League of Minnesota Cities and other things that members can participate in. We also approved and affirmed our fair housing policy. We approved the records retention schedule. We also approved the elected elected official out-of-state travel policy. We also approved a review of the social media policy, as well as the authorizations for credit cards. All right. Moving on, we don't have any presentations, but we do have a public hearing on a on-sale intoxicating liquor with Sunday sales and 2 a.m. closing restaurant and entertainment and licenses for Johnny May's Lounge. Staff want to give us an intro on that.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Council. Andre Bell has submitted applications for on-sale intoxicating liquor license, Sunday sales, 2 a.m. closing, restaurant and entertainment license, DBA Johnny May's Lounge. That's at 4080 Broadway. It's Suite 101 at the back end of the building there, if you can imagine. The public hearing note for this notice was published in the Sun Post on December 21st. We have gone through most of the exercises. I would note there is a contingency which may have been met. Ms. O'Donnell, who handles these, was out this afternoon, so I wasn't able to check. Contingencies note that the owners of the building, Town Center, submit in writing approval of this business in the location, and the certificate of insurance be transferred over to the city. So it may have been done already, but the recommendation tonight is for council to hold that public hearing. And then by motion, staff's recommendation is to approve the issuance of the aforementioned licensure for Mr. Andre Bell, DBA Johnny May's Lounge at 4080 West Broadway. Staff would be happy to respond to questions, comments, concerns, either prior to or after the public hearing.
Anybody on the council have any initial thoughts before I open the public hearing? Okay, well then I will declare the public hearing open, and if you would like to come speak, just state your name, address, and your thoughts on the proposed license.
My name is Letitia Jennings Holmes. I have 2 last names. My personal address is 3320 Douglas Drive North, apartment 15 in Crystal, Minnesota. And I'm here in representation of Mr. Bell, which is also my sibling, my brother. And we are just hoping to get approved to be open. Brought some artifacts for you guys if you like. Brought the menu over, and I also have, the website has not gone live yet, but I can hook it up and you guys can see it if you'd like. And just wondering if you have any questions. So I just pass this over to you guys here.
Yeah.
Pass it here. Perfect.
I got a good question. If it's not in our materials, a little history on the name, Johnny May's. Is that a family friend, relative? Where's the name of the restaurant come from?
Johnny May is our mother. Her name is Johnny May Bell. She was a sheriff up until, I don't know, she was retired probably about 10 to 13 years before she passed away. She passed away last year. So we're coming up on another anniversary of her being gone. And so my brother wanted to open a business in representation of her per my deceased father. He spoke to him, not me.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I think I think it was Andre that maybe spoke to us in the past too, but I guess I'm just curious on, what drew you to the area, what do you like about the location in Robbinsdale in general?
Well, he looked around for the right location. He did not want to be downtown or too close to inner city. Robbinsdale is very nice, very family-oriented. We have lots of friends that live over in this area, and I'm just right on the border of Robbinsdale and Crystal. So he found that perfect location, and there we go.
Wonderful.
That's great.
Do I have to state everything?
Yeah, I mean, we know who you are, but if you wouldn't mind coming to the mic just so we can get a better record of it.
My name is Andre Bell. I own other companies. One of my companies that I own is Bell's Lawn Care and Snow Removal. I do the plowing for Robbinsdale Shopping Center, and it was just something that's kept drawing me in there. I couldn't see through the window because of the tent, and something just kept drawing me to there. So one day Jay came through, and we was talking about the property, and then I said, "Hey man, what do you got in there?" He said, "Well, it's a bar and this and that and that." I went in, and I looked around. I was like, "Oh, you know what? I always said I wanted to do this for my mom." And it was a big project, and it was something that I felt like it was a big bite that I would have to take. I never done nothing that big before, and I just said, you know what, I want to jump into it, and bringing something like this to Robbinsdale, which you guys had it before, but I've been in the entertainment business before. I do lawn care, snow removal. I've done security. I've done multiple things, and this is I also had a restaurant called Harold's Chicken. It was a franchise out of Chicago. I've done the food truck and everything, and I just wanted to go to the next level.
Wonderful.
And I think Robbinsdale will be a great place. We looking to do 35 and plus of age and live entertainment, feeding the soul and with the food, and having a place for us people to come play pool. And I would love to the future to put a virtual reality game system in there for people to come through.
Awesome.
Robbinsdale is a lot like our hometown. We're not from here. We're from Kankakee,
Kankakee.
Illinois.
Yeah.
It's about 45 minutes south of Chicago. Really, really small. Like my mom was the sheriff, so everybody knew us. It's just a very small, tight-knit, and Robbinsdale is a lot like that. Your downtown is exactly like our downtown, a little bit longer. And so we come from a small setting like that. It just feels like home there.
Perfect. Do you want to share the website? Did you say it was up yet?
Yeah, I can show you. Should I just hook myself up here? I do.
Get the menu.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, here we go. So, my sister is the mastermind behind all of this. She has done very, very hard work from the design of the logo.
It's a beautiful
You know,
logo.
so she's worked really hard on this, and you can see in here, there are still some pictures that are not here. It has not gone live yet. The menu will be in here. Looks a little different in here with the gray background. Let me go to, if you were to order online, it would bring you here.
So just to talk a little bit about the logo represented my mother in different ways, but more so a rose. Every year for her birthday, my sister, the oldest sister, Jenny, she would always send my mother roses, and she loved roses. So we wanted to create something from that, and showing the roses coming into a motherhood was part of that.
So as you go down here, you can see across the top here would be your drop downs for all the different areas. And again, it's not finished, but my sister has done a really good job at getting this going and uploading all these things. So she's done, and she is currently in Illinois, so we're kind of working that way.
What will be the web address? Is it Johnny
Mays Lounge.
Yeah, at square.com. Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny.mays-square. I don't have my glasses on.
Just for anybody watching, or we can put in the record too, to have that. So
another thing we wanted to do is online ordering, and also she created a what they called it, a code to where you could just scan it with your phone.
QR.
A QR code, and where you could just drive up. That'll be easy for people who are physically challenged, can't get out the car and things like that. They could be able to order from their car and have it brought out to them.
Nice.
Only thing that we won't be delivering is alcohol.
Fair.
And delivery won't start right away,
Correct.
but we're hoping 30 days or so out.
And then we look to have Sunday brunches. With the Sunday brunches, we gonna try to add things to the menu, see what works, what don't work, and add and subtract from that, because this is a trial of seeing what everybody will like and won't like.
Do you know what your operating hours will be for Sunday brunch, for example? Like what time you would open?
Sunday brunches.
At 9, yep, and all the hours are
At
on
9.
that menu that I gave you.
Oh, okay, thank
I
you.
can go here. But yeah, it'll be, brunch will go from 9 until 1.
Okay, great.
And so our hopes is that it'll be a popular thing, but it'll also give us a chance to introduce new food items to kind of see what are the faves and what to take away and add to the menu, to the
Actually,
core menu.
brunch was changed to 10 to 4.
10 to 4?
Yeah, it was changed from 10 to 4.
Do you have a tentative open date or kind of you got a few other things probably to take care of, licensing and whatnot, but.
Well, we've been approved to open with the fire department, building inspector, and the health department. The only thing we haven't been approved for is the city council for a liquor license. We didn't want to open and not be fully understanding what we got and what we got going on. That would be all part of our advertisement and what we can do and serve to the public.
Perfect. So I think it's safe to say that, you get approved tonight. When do you think you'll open? Or when you hope to open?
Well, we had, my mom's birthday is January 18th, so we was actually thinking of launching it at that time, but we also was sitting down and thinking about it today with the promoters to open up, not this weekend, but the next following weekend.
Oh, okay.
But we still have to sit down and try to figure out going forward with it once we've been approved and have all the proper information to deal with.
Okay, cool.
How will we invite you guys if we wanted to invite you guys to the grand opening?
We have
That would be great.
city emails and on the website, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have business cards I can give you afterwards as well.
Or you can, if you have Tim's email, you just email Tim and he can
Yeah.
kind of.
Say, Andre, I know you've been working with Sherry. If you want to let Sherry know, she can pass it along.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be awesome.
I'd just like to say thanks for telling us about your business and about your family and your mom, and my condolences for your loss. I know going through a holiday season can be really hard without your loved ones, but I know that she'd be really proud of the work that you're doing to come to Robbinsdale and bring some great food.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other
Exciting.
questions?
No, just excited and good luck. And I know you've been to a few meetings, and I look forward to seeing what you guys can do when you open up.
Same.
Thank you.
All right, so I think we still need a motion to close the public hearing.
Yep. If nothing else, I'll move we close the public hearing.
Second.
All right, that's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed say nay. Any other, well, I guess we can move on to the next one. Looking for a motion to approve the license.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, I move that we approve the issuance of the on-sale intoxicating liquor with Sunday sales and 2 a.m. closing restaurant and entertainment licenses to Andre Cornelius Bell, DBA Johnny Mays Lounge at 4080 West Broadway, Suite 101, provided that all requirements are satisfied and provided the city clerk office receives the certificate of insurance and $5,000 bond.
Second.
All right, that's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? And I will just say too, thanks again for coming out and bringing your business here. And I mean, I agree with everything you said about Robbinsdale. I share that sentiment. This menu looks awesome. I'm excited to get the invitation when you guys open. I'll stop by for sure. All right, so that's moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. All right, that passes. So there you go. Thanks for coming.
Good luck.
Okay. Let's move on. We don't have any old business listed, and we'll go on to new business. So we need to set the dates and times for special work sessions. Staff, if you have thoughts on this?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Council. So we're looking to set 2 special work sessions. The first, January the 16th at 6:30 p.m. This would be a half hour prior to the regularly scheduled meeting. What we want to discuss is the point of sale program. This has come up a couple times in the last maybe year or so, and with some juggling of duties in the planning department, we thought an opportune time to get some direction. If 6:30 is too early, if we can't make 6:30 work, we would recommend meeting immediately following the regular meeting, but this gives us an opportunity to leave sooner than later, which is sometimes a choice. So staff's happy to take feedback on the special work session for the 16th to start.
Works for me.
Works for me.
All right.
And then I'll have you just motion and take a vote on both. The second date we're looking at, if you want to take out your devices, February, we're looking to set a date and time for the goal-setting session. This is at the last work session in December. Council agreed to bring back Mr. Phil Kern to host. This would be about a 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. type of staff leadership council. I'll get in the same room, kind of kick the tires on the last year and talk about where we want to go going forward. Again, the hours that we would propose are 4 to 8. The first 3 dates that we're looking at are the 5th, 7th, and 12th of February, if any or all of those work.
5th and 12th work better for me. Those are the Mondays.
I can make any of those work.
5th and the 12th. Yeah, I can make any of those work too.
If Mayor Pro Tem Council, if there's no preference between the 5th and the 12th, staff's going to suggest the 12th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
That gives us, we as staff, a bit more time to button up a few items.
All right. Let's do that then. All right, so we have those 2 dates set. Any other things we want to set right now?
No, Mr. Mayor, or Mayor Pro Tem Council, what I'd ultimately suggest is that you entertain a motion in a second and a vote for setting January 16th, 6:30 p.m. and February 12th, 4 p.m. for special work sessions.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, I will make that motion to set January 16th, 6:30 p.m. for the point of sale, and then February 12th, 4 to 8 p.m. for our 2024 goal-setting session.
Second.
All right, moved and seconded. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. And that carries. What's next? We're going to do voucher requests pending approval for disbursement under other business. And I think that was what the clerk had mentioned was here today at the beginning of the meeting.
I would move we approve our voucher requests.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. And that motion passes. All right. And I think we're on to administrative reports. Any administrative?
Mayor Pro Tem Council, I guess just would note that next Tuesday, following the EDA session, Council is going to host a special, well, not special, a regularly scheduled work session to discuss all things LRT. I've got some materials here. It's essentially a draft packet that we'll put online before the meeting, but so you've got some hard copies in front of you. Looking to have a comprehensive discussion then. And then would note, I guess here as we are into the new year, certainly wish everybody a happy new year, but a good opportunity for, we found maybe over the holiday season, some folks looking to connect with city staff about questions, whether policies, procedures, and we've been able to execute a lot, which is great. So we continue to encourage folks just to reach out directly to the city when there's some demystifying or questions about items that may be coming up with the new year, whether again, new policy, procedure, or just general happenings.
Okay. Thank you. Council? Councilmember Parisian, you have any updates?
I do not this evening, thank you.
Councilmember Murphy?
No, just looking forward to another new year with staff and council. So happy new year and good things happening. So excited for what's to come.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, thank you. So then, yeah, I'll just say happy new year to everybody, and thanks for the folks coming out, and yeah, again, yeah, starting off the new year great with a great new business in town. So with that, I think can make a motion to adjourn.
I'd move we adjourn.
Second.
All right, moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed say nay. That passes. We are adjourned.
Yes, it's awesome.